All right, hi everyone. In the previous video, we did discuss a few features that we have added to Helix. Let me just quickly give you a small recap. Let's change to a dark theme in case you don't want to see a light theme. Now, all right, let's start with quick fix list. Let's search for go to reference, which is going to be a very important point we will discuss in this video. When you do Alt Q, it's going to open a quick fix list, and you can basically just search within here. You can search for commands and hit enter, and that's going to open that file for you. Now, quick fix list, you can have multiple features. When you press space X, it's going to open this particular helper window or pop-up, and you can just go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one, and try to just, hover or move through the quick fix list items. Right now, this is one feature that was already there. Now, there's one more feature I've recently added after the video I've recorded. Now, something I miss is probably like just clicking control plus clicking on a particular variable entity, whatever, it could be a function name, it could be anything. Now, I want to see the references of it generally, like how it works in VS Code or Cursor, all those graphical user interface editors. Now, this is something I've implemented within Helix, and I want to talk about how I've done it. It might not be really useful for everyone, but it's something that sounded useful to me, so I just added to my fork, which is kr/Helix, by the way. Now, a very interesting point, apart from like other than other features that I've added, this one is more interesting because I actually went into the code and tried to understand, okay, how can I do it without any help of AI? And the reason it helped me understand is like generally I also look at the code that AI generates, but over here I was very curious, how can I do it now, given that I have some understanding? So there are two ways I broke this down to. When you click on a particular variable or anything on the screen, which is basically this is an editor view for us. Okay, now when this editor view is there, when we are clicking it, it's an event, right? So they are handling, like you do have handle mouse event type functions that exist already, right? So when you just search about it, like what I did was I just tried to search for a mouse event enum, which I also saw in the code. Now I understood, okay, there's a mouse event that already exists, and then I tried to understand, okay, there are mouse event kind, the kind of mouse event that was caused. Now to understand whether my particular mouse event is supported or not, I did see that, okay, there's a down pressed mouse button contains the button that was pressed. Now this is something I was looking forward to, and I was sure, okay, that means I can probably support it. Now, one problem I had with this is overall is I did not know that in what way Helix already supports a mouse event when a key is pressed, right? So this is tricky because yes, it does support mouse events, but does it really support a key modifier along with a mouse event, right? I at that time I didn't really find something immediately obvious that I thought, okay, it does support. So I tried to search for different event handlers over here. I tried to understand how this is working as an example, and then eventually I was able to figure out how to do it. So I'll just quickly walk you through this simple code, what it does, right? So if modifiers is equal to key modifiers control. Now over here, just FI, we are in the editor view, editor.rs file in the UI. So basically it's a UI thing that you need to pass to LSP command. It's under the editor view and it has a handle mouse event function. Now over here, all it's checking is whether the particular kind mouse event kind is a left click. When it is a left click and a modifier is a control key, then you basically just need to find the selection. Like over here, this is selection. As you can see, the color is changing, by the way. Don't get confused why the color is changing, why it's not underlined. I'll tell you why. Now, once this is done, all I'm doing is, okay, please call go to reference.execute with the context we have. So this cxt is basically just a, if I go on the top, this is a context they have which contains the editor view, everything that would need it, that is needed. So you can see that it has an editor, it has a count register, what all could be needed. Editor is what we are basically looking forward for. So yeah, I mean that's something that helps us. Now one very important thing was, how do you add a highlight, because I really wanted people to know that they are going to click on something just like a URL, right? Now over here I was able to add this thing, just focus on this thing, that I'm looking at the theme. Now per each theme, you have a different way to represent a URL, right? And this is similar to a URL. I really want this to look like when you do control plus, uh, when you are hovering on something, you should be able to just see the difference, right? Now, when you just click on it, it should be able to just open go to reference. But the point was, look for markup.link.url. The reason this is not underlined right now is because each theme has this modifier on how this particular highlight should look like. So right now I'm in the base 16 theme, the toml file, and it has underlined as a modifier. Now if I quickly add this to, let's say, flexoki dark theme, which is what I'm using. I'm not sure which, wait a minute, so it should not, yeah, should be independent, I guess. So I can just do this. Okay, my bad. I need to markup.link.url. I can just copy, paste. Okay, did I not copy? Okay, my bad. Yep, there you go. Okay, still getting used to, I think, all this. Cool, this is done. So what this will do is it just modifies the theme for us. Let me go back and let's go to any particular code. Now what this does is, now as you can see, this is underlined. So this overall helps us the understanding that, okay, this is basically about the theme now, right? And this kind of makes us very clear on what's happening. So you can click on anything and you can see whether this is being used or not. Sometimes initially when the LSP is getting started, the go-to references are generally slower. So now I can show, I think it launched a few. So yeah, okay, all right. Let me try again. There you go. Now it should be fast because it took some time for the LSP to get started, initialize, index, whatever they want, right? Now that's it. But the second part is, how did I understand which go-to reference to call? So what I did was I understood that, okay, this is something that should be coming from a go-to reference. What I generally do is I just do go-to underscore and then I look for changelog.md, which basically tells me that, okay, do they have any go-to implementations that they have added in the recent PRs? I would generally suggest that you can go to any PR, try to look at the diff and understand which files they are touching, because that just reduces the scope of your search by a huge margin. But over here, I just knew that if they have go to file, they will also have reference. So I just kind of searched about it. Then I did Alt plus Q, which is a quick fix list. Um, and then I looked over here, like this is my code eventually. But yeah, all I did was I knew that there's a lsp commands lsp.rs file, which basically, as you can see, this is a public function which internally calls language servers go to reference call. Now the reason this is very interesting is because it already checks for a particular editor, and then they have a document in it, for doc.language servers with feature. So they are trying to find the LSPs that support this go to reference feature, which is a capability. And then you just try to call it. That's it, right? Once you're done, you're done. So that's all it did. I think I'm pretty much happy with what we have done, and I was able to figure out how to call it. So that's it. I did take, eventually Cloud Code's help to eventually figure it out how to code it the best possible way. But for us to understand how it works is very important, more than just trying to code it. So yeah, this is a quick demo on how to contribute, how to think about features in Helix. I hope it helped on a high level, but I understand there could be more nuances that I have not covered yet, and as I move ahead with supporting more features, I'll be able to talk more about them. All right, thank you so much, everyone. This was Kushash Shimali. You were watching my stuff on my YouTube channel. If you like the content, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. If you didn't like the content, let me know in the comments down below. Please be humble. Thank you. All right, bye bye.